Hello everyone, you're welcome to solve this nice square root math problem, which is the square root of x plus x. This is equal to 2. What is the value of x? Now let's prevent a solution from here. Now we have the square root of x plus x. This is equal to 2. So the first step is to take x on the right hand side, so that now here we have square root of x. This is equal to 2 minus x. The next step from here, let's square both signs, so that now square root of x squared, this means we simplify the square root sign, and this is x, which is equal to 2 minus x. This is 2 minus x raised to power 2. So 2 minus x raised to power 2, this is in the form of a minus b raised to power 2, which we can express as a squared plus b squared minus 2 times a times b. Applying this algebraic identity, then this implies that here we have x is equal to 2 squared, we have 2 squared, then plus x squared, then subtract 2 times x from here. So this implies that x is equal to 2 squared, this is 4, then plus x squared minus 2 times 2, this is 4x. The next step from here, let's take minus. Now let's take x on the right hand side, so that here we have 4. Now the next step from here, let's take x on the right hand side. So this means here we have 4 plus x squared minus 4x, then subtract x, this is equal to 0. So here we have x squared minus 4x minus x, this is 5x, then plus 4, this is equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation from here, which is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, this is equal to 0. Now from this quadratic equation, we have that a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, and that c is equal to 4. Now let's solve for x1 and x2 by applying the quadratic formula, that's minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2 times a. Now applying this formula, let's substitute the values of a, b, and c from here, so that now here we have minus 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is minus 5 squared, subtract 4 times a, which is 1, then times c, which is 4, divided by 2 times a, which is 1. Now we have x1 comma x2, this is equal to minus times minus 5, this is 5, plus or minus the square root of minus 5 squared, this is equal to 25, subtract 4 times 4, this is equal to 16, all this divided by 2. Now the next step is that we have x1 comma x2, this is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 16, and this is equal to 9 divided by 2. So here we have 5 plus or minus the square root of 9, this is 3 divided by 2. So in this case, we have that x1 is equal to 5 plus 3 over 2. And this is equal to 5 plus 3, this is 8, divided by 2. And if you simplify here, we have that x1 is equal to 4. Now, for x2 here, this is the same thing as 5 minus 3 over 2. So this implies that 5 minus 3, this is equal to 2, divided by 2. So we have that 2 divided by 2 here, this is equal to 1. So we have that x1, comma x2, this is equal to 4 and 1. So these are the two values of x that we have. The next step is to verify. So let's verify here. So if you recall from here, we have that square root of x plus x, this is supposed to give us a value of 2. Let's start with x1. x1 is equal to 4 in this case. Let's substitute 4. So we have square root of 4 plus x, which is 4. This is supposed to give us a value of 2. So in this case, square root of 4, this is equal to 2, then plus 4. This is supposed to give us a value of 2. So clearly, 4 plus 2, this is equal to 6, which is not equal to 2. So this implies that x1, which is equal to 4, this does not satisfy the equation. Does not satisfy the equation. So let's check x2 from here. We have that x1, which is equal to 4, does not satisfy the equation. So let's check x2, which is equal to 1. Now, again, we have that square root of x plus x. This is supposed to give us a value of 2. Let's substitute x2, which is 1. So we have square root of 1 plus 1. This is supposed to give us a value of 2. So square root of 1, this is 1, plus 1, this is equal to 2. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, which is equal to 2. So this implies that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. And this implies that x1 is the only solution. This is the only solution to this algebra problem. So x1 is the only solution to this algebra problem. So kindly follow the steps, like this video, and subscribe. Kindly like this video and subscribe. See you in the next video.